Welcome back to the channel, guys, and here we have the market, not quite at closing, but the last hour, and very sideways day. This is a monthly view, but if we take a look at an hourly view, it is literally just gone sideways, which this is all in anticipation for the Jackson hole on Friday. But first, let's take a minute to say you guys need to subscribe. It's a lot of unsubscribed people, and hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps out for a YouTuber. So let's dive into Wall Street bets. Start with a nice meme here, and this is 100% accurate here. Just got my bachelor's degree in finance at 30 plus years old, and then here we are right here. This speaks a lot of truth. But other than that, Wall Street bets has just, been the same. You got the people saying there's only going to be one GameStop, and Bed Bath & Beyond was just a fluke, which I happen to agree. I did paper hand my Bed Bath & Beyond position, and I bought some puts in the QQQ. So that's generally why I've been watching it. I feel we should be seeing probably for the next week or so a little downtrend, but we'll see what happens just with the interest rates and everything fluctuating. So here we have a story from the Yahoo Finance of why markets care so much about the Fed's annual Jackson Hole meeting. So basically, the conference is separate from the Fed's 8 pre-scheduled policy setting meetings during which the FOMC votes to change interest rates on the balance sheet. So basically, they all get together outside of Washington, D.C. and discuss potential interest rate changes for the next year or so. And it has been rumored that they are still going to be very hawkish. Thus why we saw the market drop 2% yesterday. Sorry I didn't make a video. It's at work. But then it gives a clarification of why they use Jackson Hole. And it's really just kind of like an outing for a bunch of the Fed members, which is kind of cool. But, I guess they need a break too. But so that's on Friday. Over the weekend, we'll probably see some nasty market fluctuations on Friday and the following Monday. I'll be sure to keep everyone up to date with that. So on a long-term scale here, let's look at Bitcoin on a monthly chart. I do believe we have bottomed. As you can see, the stock RSI is approaching the bottom. So here we have back in December of 2014, so this is the BLX chart, which goes back all the way to July of 2010. So basically the beginning of Bitcoin, in which, obviously probably none of us were cool enough to invest in Bitcoin back then. But here we have it after the first run up and then the first general bear market right here in October 2014, where you can see the RSI was generally right there at like 2 or like very low, and it can't go any lower. So then you see it cross here, and then we had that run up. So right here it crossed, and we went up right there, 76x. And then again here in October of 2018, and this is the day I remember after like a 50% dump. It was just absolute insanity. Basically how we've been now. And then once we crossed again here in April 2019, I remember I woke up, the Bitcoin price was up 20%, and I'm like, this might be it. Then we saw the nice, 15x gain, which is pretty good in modern time. I mean, that was from April 2019 to April 2021, so a 2-year run minus the COVID crash, and here we are approaching this again where the RSI is at about 2. So we could go sideways from here for another 2 or 3 months, and this is long term. And then say we start going up, a 4x, I'd still be happy, but you can see where we are in these logarithmic curves. And yeah, it would totally be reasonable to generally get up to 100,000. And hypothetically, if the stock to flow is right, we could see, 650,000 by, 2025 due to the fourth halving event. So in Bitcoin news, just it's been quiet. Mt. Gox, if you've been around since 2014, Mt. Gox, locked up a bunch of funds, and this is what kind of like what we have in modern day with Celsius Network, and you're just locking up the funds and going bankrupt. But this was just a full-blown exit scheme, and they feel that they are going to get their crypto back. They may or may not sell it when it hits the market, but guess we'll find out. We've been hearing this for years. So until next time, thanks for stopping in. Hit that like and subscribe button, and till tomorrow.